Selling junk for cash. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee, let's have a look at this article from Yahoo Finance, which is most definitely a hidden advertisement piece, but still I think a good message from Lucy Dean that we all need to take to heart, particularly during tough times. So how Aussies made $4,300 from household items. How you can sell things. Now I've done this myself. When we needed to, I sold everything that wasn't nailed down. If you're in debt and you want to get rid of it, sell all the stuff that you want. At the very least, it will really make you appreciate how fast useless garbage loses value. Those material things that you need to have, that you have to buy, they really are just worth nothing once you try and sell them. That's at least the one advantage of the Apple products. They tend to hold their value better than others, but a lot of this stuff you buy, once you have it, trying to sell it is kind of difficult. Now, they'll be talking about eBay in this article, but I used Gumtree just to sell it locally. And it's, handy to do, handy to use. I'm sure all of you are familiar with it. I've sold computers, I've sold, tools, anything we had. I used to do the old garage sale and put it all out at the front and just sell it all. I've also collected scrap metal. I'm pulling metal off the house now, and I'm not throwing it out. I'll collect it, just take it to the scrap metal place and get a few dollars for it. Every bit helps. Collecting your plastic bottles and all of these things. Save it up. It's money. It has worth. You got to treat, if you're a gamer, you got to treat life like an RPG. Keep every little piece of junk and don't give it away for free because it's worth money. Just remember that. Someone will pay you for it. So anyway, let's have a look at what they're saying here. Australians have made an average of $4,292 selling pre-loved goods on eBay last year, while 1 in 10 made a huge $10,000, the marketplace's latest research has revealed. Now, I sold stuff on eBay years ago, very long time ago, and I just got sick of the fees. I guess if you're selling and posting stuff out, it can work. Some people run eBay businesses. That's a whole other thing as well. The number of Australians shopping with eBay every month has also grown by 1 million as the pandemic forced shoppers online. South Australians made at least $1,892, while Victorians made the most, $5,961. eBay lockdown. 1 year on report found that the mandatory lockdown meant many Australians had free time, with 1 in 5 using it to hawk their pre-loved items online. Of those, 52% described it as a side hustle. Is it? I guess if you're doing it permanently, it could be a side hustle. Or if you're finding free things, free giveaway stuff. I mean, let's have a look here. I was just looking in Melbourne. What do we want? We want free. Do they have free? Where's free? Free here. Come on. Let's go. Let's see what we find. What do we want? We want minimum price 0, maximum price 0. Let's go. Let's see what we find here for free. I mean, it's probably all going to be rubbish. Yeah, all con stuff. Brisbane assignment help, $0 negotiable. But, I mean, if you find some free stuff, you may be able to. Other man's trash is another man's treasure, and you can flip it and turn it into something. Okay, so what's this? Forklifts? Hiring forklifts. Is there such a demand for forklift hire? What is this telling us something, guys, that I'm seeing here? All these advertisements for forklift hire. Maybe it's because Google has seen all the articles I've been doing and looking at for container shipping. Or maybe there's, a lot of forklifts not getting used. So books were in high demand. Really? Australians spending more than $59 million on books alone over the lockdown period. Sales of the Barefoot Investor increased 152% as Australians turned their eyes to their personal finances during the economic downturn, while sales of 50 Shades of Grey also roared higher as readers sought excitement between the pages. I mean, that's just... I'm not even going to comment on that. I've never read Barefoot Investor. Is it? A lot of people mention it in the comments. Is it any good? I've been told that he kind of, has newsletters with shares that he recommends, and he kind of front runs them. Is that true, or is it not? I'm not sure. But anyone pushing Australians to get financially literate, I think, is fantastic. We need to improve our financial literacy. We need to break free of our dependence on the politicians and the government, and then that'll shift the Overton window. I think that's the key. All these people that are hoping a political party or voting for one politician will make everything good, I don't think it will. I think it needs to be education and a generational shift. Australians need to become more independent and more in control of their own finances. And then you won't have all these idiots voting for socialism or voting for leftist policies. If they want charity, they'll have the capacity to do it themselves. It's a little different than, forcing the government to take money off one party to redistribute to another and feeling good for it. We made change by using our power to vote to, get the government to steal off others. We feel so happy. Anyway. Additionally, sales of face masks increased a staggering 700,000% in March in Australia. In America, they increased a comparatively low 5,041%. Shoppers also went Lego mad when the first episode of Lego Masters aired in April. I haven't heard of that. With 3 Lego sets selling every minute on eBay. Okay, well, we buy a lot of Lego. I want the kids to play with Lego. It's a great toy. They even play with my Lego I had as a child, so it's something that you just keep and you can hold on to. We've found a place here, I think in Acacia Ridge, just close to us, where you can get Lego and just buy it by the bag. The kids love it. And it's a lot cheaper. Chicago Bulls jerseys also were in high demand in May when The Last Dance airs, sending sales. Okay, I don't even know what any of that is. We've also seen huge support for homegrown businesses. Searches on eBay for Australian-made items rose more than 430% in July. eBay Australia Managing Director Tim Macon said, "The trend is only going to get weirder. The pandemic accelerated the transition to online shopping, and there's no going back." Futurist Chris Riddell told Yahoo Finance, "In the last 12 months, COVID, we've seen extraordinary power of what technology can do. Without online, the world would have collapsed. eBay is the #1 online shopping platform in the world. If it weren't for these platforms, Australia would have gone into meltdown." The thing is that now these super platforms like eBay have a phenomenal amount of data about consumer habits that can be spun into any number of applications. Well, have you seen that there's calls, I think a police commissioner in New South Wales is calling for like an app for consent. And the first thing I thought is just, can you imagine the marketing potential for an app like that? They could sell the marketing data to people, knowing how many times people are having sexy times. It'd be brilliant. It would be brilliant. I mean, I think it shows just how sad the world is getting at the moment when people are suggesting things like that. But from a marketing perspective, utterly brilliant, fantastic. As he detailed in the report, eBay would have the ability to branch out into romantic matchmaking just based on the sheer amount of data it has at its fingertips. Sure, we'll see. I doubt that. These platforms that have such a huge part of our lives for the last few years are starting to focus on how they can actually become a more integral part of connecting us together as human beings, because ultimately they have the data, they have the information, he said. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think it would be a complete fail. You don't want eBay matching you up with potential dates. Seriously, it'd be terrible for their brand. Just because you have the data doesn't mean you've got the potential for market crossover. I mean, seriously, come on. I mean, I have a eBay affiliate, and thank you to all the people that purchase via eBay. It makes the little bit of tiny commissions I receive, it adds up and it all helps. But I still prefer Gumtree myself, just because, when I want to get my free forklift, I go straight to Gumtree. Apparently, there's a huge demand for forklifts, all in Victoria. Maybe. You tell me, guys, who drive forklifts, tell us what's going on. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I think, obviously an advertisement for eBay, but still a message that we should all take to heart. If you've got stuff lying around, if you've got piles of debt, liquefy these stupid consumer products you've bought, get rid of them, use them to pay debt. It's a good part of the snowball technique. If you want to invest to maybe get a passive income stream through dividends, sell the stuff you don't need. Use that to buy. Then your perspective will change. You'll start to think, okay, should I buy this knick-knack or trinket? That could be, 4 shares in this one company. That could earn me 6 cents a month. May not seem by much, but it adds up. You'd be surprised. I should look at I'm just looking at the things I have here that aren't earning me any money. I've got a printer up there, in the shelves above me. I've got an old Xbox. There we have it, guys. Let us know your stories and your successes from buying. Have you been doing any flipping? That's the other thing, getting free stuff and selling it online. We'll have to look into that a little bit better, not just the free people pushing forklift hire. Anyway, take care, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Oh, if you want to support the channel, there's a few ways you can. You can join the channel on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.